First, we would like to pay homage to the lineage gurus, homage to the Venerable Monk Liao Ming Jing. First, we would like to Kamapa, homage to Master Dubden Darji. Homage to the magnificent three jewels of the altar. Homage to Mahadaba Lotus Ponds, Padma Kumara, the main deity. Homage to the magnificent three jewels of the altar. All Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma instructors, Dharma assistants, temple directors, all disciples present here and over the internet. Good afternoon, everyone. How do you do?
大家午安，大家好。
Taiwanese in Mandarin.
你好，大家好。
Cantonese.
唔該晒。 Good afternoon. どうもこんにちは。 萨瓦迪卡，감사합니다。 烧鸡。 Hola, amigo。 对，我还介绍贵宾呢。
Oh, right. I need to introduce
同样的贵
the
宾也是一
VIPs
样的
today.
跟大家问好。Hola, amigo。 对，我还介绍。
Ambassador Daniel Liao and Mrs. Liao,
是朱十一教授
Academian from
及夫人
Academia
陈文文女
Sinica,
士
Professor Zhu Siyi and Mrs. Zhu,
台湾省政府秘书长郑
the
培
Chief
福
Secretary
先
of the
生
Taiwan
及夫
government,
人韩露
Mr.
珍
Zheng
女士
Peifu and Mrs. Zheng,
南投县政府民政课处长吴
from the
燕
Nantou
玲女士
County, the Chief of the Civil Affairs,
省政府秘书长郑
the
培
Chief
福
Secretary of
先
the
生
Taiwan
及夫
government,
人韩露
Mr.
珍
Zheng
女士
Peifu and Mrs. Zheng,
张
candidate
国
for the
勋先生
legislator, Mr. Zhang Guoxin,
立法委员候选人
candidate for
张硕
legislator,
文先生
Mr. Zhang Suowen,
中山医学大学附设
from the
医院
Zhongshan
整形外科主任
Medical
郑生龙
University's
博士
affiliated hospital, the head of the plastic
中
surgery
委会法律
department,
顾问卓
Dr.
中
Zheng
山律师
Senlong, law advisor to Jupiter Foundation, Mr. Zhou Zhongshan,
曾国忠教授团
Jupiter
所
School
有的
scholar
教授
groups,
博士
all the professors and doctors,
世界华光功德会总会长常仁上师
President of the Worldwide Lotus Light Charity Society, Master Chang Ren,
常仁上师要特别跟他讲一下，就是说
Master
台湾
Chang
内藏
Ren
寺的
would like
坛
to
城，
say that
另外呢6楼的坛城
the altar of the Taiwan Lizang Temple and also the altar on the 6th floor, all the setup and the statues
所布置的，非常的庄严殊
set up
胜。
by Master Chang Ren personally. It was truly magnificent. The 6th floor, all the
就是
setup
常仁上师
and the
本身
statues
所布置的，
were set up by Master Changren personally.
台湾区华光功德会理事长
And the president of the Taiwan Lotus Light Charity Society, Mr. Li Chunyang.
My university same classmate 朱金水先生及夫人。演艺人员田心蕾小姐。
An artist, Miss Tian Xinlei.
南投县检警选议员代表王国贤秘书
to the council person of Nantou County
前议员代表
and the representative to the council of Tainan City
香港检警选议员代表王国贤
representative
秘书
to the council person of Nantou
李海安先生
and that took from Malaysia, Mr. Li Haian
还有他的女儿李琦
and his daughter, Miss Li Qi.
大圆满九之地喜金刚讲义
Producers
中
for
道之地
the
广论
Great Perfection Dharma Havaja Exposition and Dharma Stages of Tantrayana, the producer Master Lian Yue,
主持人佩金师姐
and the host Dharma Sister Pei Jun.
中天电视台给你点上心灯节目制
And
作人
producers for the King Gansang Shinten, Dharma Sister Rebecca Shiachi.
My sister 卢胜梅女士。还要感谢立法院王
We would
院长
also like
金
to
平
offer
先生
our gratitude to the President of the Legislative Yuan, Mr. Zhang Jinping, for the flower bouquet.
佑国基
王
师兄打斋10万元。
I would also like to thank Dharma brother O Guoji for his donation of 100,000 NT dollars to the temple.
谢谢大家，谢谢大家的光临。
Thank you, everybody.
今天我们是做
Today
莲花童子。
we had the Homa of Padma Kumara,
那么莲花童子大家也都知道了，
and we all know about Padma Kumara,
差不多都已经该介绍的都介绍了。
and what's supposed to be said has been said,
原来他的地位
and it turned out that Padma Kumara
的很深奥的修
has
行
a very high position and a very profound and
甚至于
deep
密教的
spiritual
大手印
cultivation.
的祖师，密
And
教大手
from
印
the
的祖
ancient
师，
time, he was
还
the
有大
great
圆满法的
lineage
祖师，
patriarch of the Mahamudra and Great Perfection Dharma Dzogchen.
所以本身莲花童子
So Padma Kumara or Lotus Youth or Lotus Child
一
represents
种修行的成就。
the attainment of fruition in spiritual cultivation.
非常的可以讲，这个祖尊是非常的荣耀的。
Deity is truly glorious.
今天来的跟所有真佛中的弟子，
And we could
每一
say
个人
that
都是莲花
anyone
童子。
here and each and every participant here and each and every Buddha school disciple
所
is
以
a
今天
Padma
的观点
Kumara.
非常的殊胜。
So that's why the empowerment today is truly supreme.
这个莲花童子呢，曾化身为宝上童子
So
跟
Padma
宝义
Kumara
童子，
were also
其中的宝
manifested
上
as
童
the
子
Baosang
就是
youth
大
and
手
Baoyi
印法
youth.
从阿达尔马佛
So
直接
Baosang
传给
youth
宝
is
上童子，
the patriarch of
Baosang 童子
Mahamudra from the Adi manifested as the Bao Sang youth and Bao Yi youth. So Bao Sang youth mudra is a Padma Kumara, and Mahamudra is the highest Dharma of the Kakyupa, the white sack of Tantrayana. And in the red sack or Nyingmapa, its great perfection Dharma, Dzogchen, one of the lineage gurus in Kakyupa, the white sack of Tantrayana. And in the red sack or Nyingmapa, its great Nyingmapa. And he was also a Padma Kumara.
还有藏密所有的祖师爷，人间祖师。
And also all the lineage gurus of Tibetan Tantrayana, Guru Padmasambhava, the one that brought Tantrayana to Tibet, Guru Padmasambhava, was also called the ocean-born Vajra. He was manifested in a lotus blossom. He was also a true, genuine, and authentic lotus youth. Now we'll talk about the Great Perfection Dharma.
释迦牟尼佛夜睹明星。
Sakyamuni Buddha's attainment of the Buddhahood after seeing the star right before dawn is regarded by many venerable masters as seeing the bright eastern star in the sky, and that he gained Buddha's attainment of the Buddhahood after seeing the star right before dawn is regarded by many. To Sakyamuni Buddha's enlightenment, he had entered into meditation on extinction long ago. The divine star that he saw was actually the light of wisdom, which was the great divine star of the generation of clarity, light, and wisdom, and it was not a star in the sky. The star that he saw was actually the light of wisdom, which was the great divine star of the generation of clarity, light. So from this we can see
大家的认知，你有什么领悟？这一段的
can see
书文
your comprehension.
大家有什么领悟？
So what inspiration have you gained from this
释
excerpt
迦牟尼佛是
of the
顿悟
sutra?
还是见悟？
So did Sakyamuni Buddha gain sudden enlightenment or gradual
照
enlightenment?
道理讲，
Conceptually,
不是
he
顿悟，
gained gradual enlightenment, not sudden
他已经修
enlightenment,
行了很多的事，
because he has cultivated spiritually
后
for
来
many
在雪山
lifetimes.
6年，雪山6年，
And then
他也是渐渐的去领悟。
for the 6 years in the snow mountain, and he gained gradual enlightenment, and eventually under the Bodhi tree he gained it.
他也是渐渐的去领悟。
For the 6 years in the
从道心非
He started from a very strong spiritual commitment and the continual perseverance in spiritual cultivation with diligence. Only then he could gain attainment. So it's not that he had attainment immediately upon, and the continual perseverance in spiritual cultivation with diligence. Only then he could cultivation for many lifetimes before they eventually gain attainments. So only those with strong commitment to spiritual cultivation, only those with willfulness and perseverance can gain attainment in spiritual cultivation. This is a key point. The key point of this sutra. Second, you need to have some realization. Where are the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas? Everybody would say in the sky. Actually not. Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, all Buddhas of the 3 times in the 10 directions are inside your hearts. As we can see, the most as
这是常人上师去请雕刻家、雕刻的专家雕出来，
were sculpted
非常的亮丽。
by professional sculptors invited by Master Changren. They are very magnificent, very beautiful.
就在这里，
You may think that they were sculpted by professional sculptors invited by Master Changren. When you have seen the Buddha nature,
你会了解不是二，
then you would understand that there are no 2 nor 3, but there's only 1, and that's you yourself.
还有第3个，你要领悟到。
And the third key point that you need to realize,
世间的万物
all the myriad things in the world can be utilized.
食衣住行娱
The
乐，
clothing,
你都可以拿来用，
food, living,
但
transport,
都不是你的。
leisure, entertainment. You can
你可以
use them,
用，
but they don't belong
但
to
是
you.
都跟你无关，跟
You
你没
can
有什么
use
关
them,
系。
but they are not
这
related
个
to you.
第3点要领悟的，
That's
你要
the
记得，
3 key points
你会发觉到
that you need to realize.
世间上的一切东西，你
You would
能够用
realize that
的，你可
everything in the
能都
world
可以用。事
can
实
be
上
put
跟
to
你
good
关系
use,
不是
but
属于你的，
they don't
并不
belong
属
to
于
you.
你。你可以用的一切东西，你
You would
能够
realize
用的，
that
你可
everything in
能
the
都
world
可以用。事
can
实
be
上
put
跟
to
你
good
关系，
use.
包
Your
括汽车，
houses, your cars,
你都可以用，
you can use them,
但都不是你的。
but they don't belong
你要
to you,
领悟
but
到
you
这一
don't
点。
own them. You don't own them. You need to
还有
realize
一
this
点，
point.
你必须要领悟的，
And one more point
你
that you
跟
need
所
to
有的众
realize,
生
that all sentient beings and you are equal. You don't own them. You need to realize this point. And one more point that you need to realize. So people are equal to all beings. As long as they have Buddha nature, they are all equal. You cannot insult you or others because they are inseparable. There are no differences. And this is rarely known by people of the world. People would think that I am I and you are you. So because you are competing for the election, then I need to make you look bad. And actually, the one that you make look bad is yourself. So my view is different than most other people in the world. Because I realize that everybody is the same as me. And in this sense, you would generate compassion and love. So from this excerpt of the sutra, you would gain insights about this. You would generate compassion and love. And they also have nothing to gain. Everything that you gain become nothing to gain. And as for the rest, sufferings that's brought upon you, afflictions that are brought upon you, you don't care. They don't matter. So that's why you have no sufferings and no afflictions. And next, so no worries, no afflictions, no sufferings, and you would be more compassionate, and you would be more helpful. There is an important sentence in the Heart Sutra. Because there is nothing to gain, it is Bodhisattva. Because you need to realize that there's nothing to gain. And then you leap over your afflictions. Then you can cut off your afflictions. Because you ask for something and you think that you gain something, then you would be afflicted and suffer. But once you realize that there is nothing to gain, then you have no more afflictions and no more sufferings. And next you need to gain enlightenment. Everything goes according to the causes and conditions. And then we follow all the conditions. So we just follow our karmic conditions, and amidst this karma, we just flow with it. So we just accept and follow whatever that may come. And what is this called? It is called a game, a play. So human world, once you gain enlightenment, it is just a game, a play. Prior to enlightenment, there is only affliction, sufferings, and striving or asking for something. This is way. Prior to enlightenment, there is only affliction, sufferings, and strife. And Wang said, after telling jokes too much, let's just talk about tragedy. And it said that the man has tied the sperm dart, but the woman had a miscarriage. Is there a tragedy? Tragedy. And it said that the man has tied the, and after he tied his sperm duct, the wife got pregnant. So this is a comparison. I've told this joke before, a dialogue between two men. Wang said, my wife has severe memory loss, and I've told this joke before, a dialogue between two men. Wang said, has good memory, and she's chasing after me holding a knife. That's worse. But let me tell you, this is all just a game. The worldly game. Please don't keep it at heart. There are lots of things that you don't want to keep them at heart. The wife asked, why every time after taking a bath I always feel beautiful? And the husband said, because there's water into your brain. And the wife said, get out of here. There are lots of this kind of things in the world. The beautiful ones are really pleased, and the ugly ones sometimes feel sad. But actually, just the skin. So the beautiful skin doesn't necessarily mean beautiful heart, and the ugly one doesn't mean they have ugly hearts. So that's why we often say that you can't tell from the look. As long as you cultivate spiritually, then your light would radiate. The end result of spiritual cultivation, do you know? There would be Buddhahood in this lifetime, in this body. Because there is light inside your heart. There is Buddha. There is fire. That you can transform all your internal organs to become light. So you burn away your bones, flesh, skin, and you gradually diminish. A tall person, after they die, the body would shrink until there's only a little piece of skin, nail, hair, and there would be rainbow on top of the roof, so they transform to become rainbow light. Actually, there's nothing.
其实不要等到你等到你过世以后，
Don't wait until you die.
身体五脏六腑都没有，不用等。
Don't wait until you have no more flesh, bones, and skin.
它就会显现出来。
It already appears when at your old age.
郑生龙医师，
Dr. Zheng Zhenlong, your plastic surgeon.
不用年纪很大，不用年纪很。
It already appears when at your old age.
郑生龙医师，
Dr. No matter how beautiful you are,
也是不能看的。
Yeah, it's no more at those ages.
请问郑医师，
So
你能不
Dr.
能把
Zheng,
师尊变成20岁？
could you change Grandmaster to become 20 years
如果
old?
你能把我变成20岁，
If you can change me to become 20, I'm willing. So Dr.
把
Zheng,
师尊变成20岁。
could you change Grandmaster to become 20 years
如果
old?
你能把我变成20岁，
If you can.
很多人都是整形，你看不出来。
Lots of people have
60
plastic
岁
surgeries
可以变成30几岁，
that people in their 60s look like they're in
但是
their
你没有办法
30s.
变成，
But it's impossible to change them to
没有办
become
法把它变成像李琦这样子吧？
like Li Qi.
李琦，你几岁？
How old are you, Li Qi?
9岁。
9.
雷倩几岁？
How about Li Qian? How old are you?
8岁。
8.
能不能把我们变成？
Can
没有
you?
办法，
Impossible.
那就没有。因为人是会变的，所谓无常就是在变。
Because a human
细胞都会
being is
变。
ever changing. The cells are
就是在
ever
变。
changing.
整形美容手术
So
只能
plastic
够变你的
surgery
表面上的那一
can
层皮，
only change the
内在
superficial,
的都不能变的细胞
the skin, not the
最微小的，它是
cells
跟着年龄一直在无常
or
在
your
变化
inner。self. They changed with time.
所以我觉得应该是
So
到
I
最后
feel
也是无
that
所求，
at the end, skin, not the
最微小的，它是
cells
跟着年龄一直在无常
or
在
your
变
inner
化。
self. They changed with time. Like
都是有时间性的，
hyaluronic acid or Botox. They're only for a period of time.
半年它就恢复原来。
That 6
我
months,
半年的
it
时候
would
再
last
去
for
找
6
郑
months.
生龙医师，
So 6 months, and then you go find Dr. Zheng again. That 6
我
months,
半年的时
it
候
would
再
last
去
for
找
6
郑
months.
生龙医师。
So 6 months, and then you go find Dr. Zheng. Can't see the ball. Do you see it?
我是虽然
And
看
B
见，
said,
可是
although
我记不住往
I
哪个
saw
方向
it.
去。
but I don't remember.
你看老的时候就是这个样子，能改吗？
So that's how old age is.
眼
Can
睛
you
看不
change
见
it? Your eyesights
很难改。
become poor.
听说也有
That's
镭
hard
射
to
眼
change.
睛也有镭
I
射，
heard you can also
直到
perform
今天为止
laser on them.
没有戴过眼镜。
But Grandmaster never wear glasses, eyeglasses.
我也没有戴隐形眼镜哦，我没有戴
And
隐形
I
眼镜
don't wear
但是我
any
都是
contact
看得很清
lenses either. But I can see these writings.
耳朵也听得很清楚哦。
And I can hear clearly too.
哪一个美女往哪边走了，我都可以看，知道哪个方向。
Which beautiful ladies walk by, I would be able to see.
当然了，很丑很丑的小姐走过去，我也知道方向。
And of course, I still know the direction of the ugly ones walking by. not just the beautiful ones, but the beautiful ones would leave a stronger impression. But good thing we cultivate spiritually. By not just the beautiful ones, but the beautiful ones would leave a stronger impression. But good thing Grandmaster Lu, as soon as he opened his eyes every morning, would perform eye exercises. You close your eyes, but the eyeball would turn 14 times clockwise, from left, up, right, down. 1 circle, 2 circle, 3, turn 14 times clockwise, from left, up, circles with your eyes closed. You open your eyes and look as far as you can. This is eye exercise. Do we have an ophthalmologist here? Eye doctor? No? There should be. So, do eye doctors teach us to exercise our eyes like that? So what I just taught was eye exercise, and this exercise is extremely beneficial, and you would never have to wear glasses, and this was taught by the Golden Mother. And the ear exercises, anyone can do that? Taught by Golden Mother is the ear drumming. Every morning you would beat the drums 49 times. Anyone can do that? Taught by Golden Mother is the ear drumming. The 9 cycle Buddha breathing, the treasure vase yoga, they are all exercises for the nose. And the brain exercise, yes, which is visualization. You need to visualize the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And the teeth exercise, does it exist? Yes. You tap your teeth 36 times, which is visualization. You need to visualize the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And the teeth then you would be younger than your comparables. So Dr. Chung is at an advantage. You can teach people how to exercise your eyes, ears, nose, throat, and your chest. All kinds of exercises. However, people change with age. Only a Buddha, only when you have attainment, is everlasting. Everything else is ever changing. Last night it was close. There was a test for the drink and driving, and I just got some drink, and it's my turn, and the test equipment kept alarming, and the cop said, "Get out of drink and driving." and I just got some dream, and it's my turn. And he was so drunk that he forgot that he didn't drive. So as spiritual cultivators, we have to have clear mind, and we need to abide by the precepts. We cannot forget about any precepts. Not to kill, not to steal. So as spiritual cultivators, we have to have clear mind, and we need to abide by the precepts. Gain the meditative stability. Otherwise, you have no stability. How could a drunkard have meditative stability? He forgot about everything. He forgot that he didn't drive, and he thought that there is a like a test, and he forgot. But because he didn't drive, it's okay. There was a joke spoken by Xi Xiaosun. But because he didn't drive, it's okay. The cop, and the cop stuck his head into the car and said, "Oh, there's a smell of alcohol." But in Chinese, it also sounds like there are 9 people. This play of words of Chinese, and the native said, 9? Only 3. In Chinese, it also sounds like there are 9 people. This play of words of Chinese and words of Chinese. So once you get drunk, then you lose control. So that's why spiritual cultivators don't drink alcohol. It's one of the 5 basic precepts, the last precept of the 5 basic precepts. Then you lose control. So that's why spiritual cultivators don't drink alcohol. Hua Telecom, a telephone company in Taiwan, and he said, My phone bill is so expensive. And the operators replied, the way you talked, of course it's expensive. So there's a reason behind everything. Grand Master says there is a benefit to a starter, and what benefits is there? At least he wouldn't be able to curse. You know, these days people curse, foul words, bad words, like our curse, foul words, bad words. That's how tall she is even when she gets up. The Hobbit master often says in English,
"You mother good, you mother good." 台湾话就是，哈比人上次常常会讲一句英文。
The Hobbit master often says in English,
"You mother good."
But if you say it when stuttering,
好嘞。那就不像骂人嘛。
That's a curse in Taiwanese, but
不会骂人呐。
a swear word in Taiwanese. But when you stutter, you don't swear anymore. So that's why I always say, for the enlightened ones, everything is the best arrangement.
不管怎么样。
No matter what, everything is the best arrangement. It's okay to lose your memory. You are so forgetful. That's fine. Just let it be. You forget about the good ones and forget about the bad ones too. That's a good thing. Because you have forgotten. And as long as all you have in your heart is the Buddha, and you remember that you are Buddha, and remember that you have attainment in the spiritual cultivation, remember to emit light, you have forgotten. And as long as all you have in your heart is the Buddha, and you remember that you are Buddha. The teacher asks one student to describe a person's life. And the student said only in a few words. He dies as soon as he was born. That's his article. And the teacher couldn't. It's hard for the teacher to give a score because he dies as soon as he was born. And that is also the best arrangement. Please remember. Is there anything bad about that? He died as soon as he was born. That meant that he had no karma. You know, the older you get, the more karma you create. So when you die as soon as you are born, that means you have no karma. That's the best arrangement. There's no need to be sad. So this is the teaching of the Buddha. It is different from the ordinary people. People would cry, would suffer and worry, but not for us. Everything is the best arrangement. A 5-year-old me saw 鹿鼎记. Oh, this is the Chinese. And told his mom, when I grow up, I want to be Li, who has 7 wives. One cook for me, one bathe me, one wash for me, and the rest. And the mom said, then you don't need to sleep with me at night anymore? And the son said, no, I still want to sleep with you, Mom. And how about the 7 wives? And the son replied, let them sleep with Dad. And hearing that, Dad was really moved. and was almost teary. Good kid. What a nice son, so filial. So a kid doesn't have much karma, but the older ones, as one gets older, you have created more karma. That's why you need to be very conscientious in your spiritual cultivation. You need to purify yourself in order to see your own Buddha nature in your heart, the generation of your own Buddha nature. Sakyamuni Buddha saw his own Buddha nature. He saw the divine star. Actually, he saw his own light. It's not an external star, but it's the divine star inside you. The Buddha nature is inside your body. What you see is your own Buddha nature. So this is what is referred as the true understanding of the mind and seeing your own nature in Buddhism, which is confirming or seeing your own Buddha. And only this is called attainment, siddhi. Only this is called siddhi. S-I-D-D-H-I. So those were the 5 key points inside this sutra. It showed in this excerpt. It was all mentioned in the sutras. Seeing the Buddha nature, you need to have realization about those 5 points, which is you have comprehended the true value of your life. That's all for today. Om Mani Padme Hum.